Now, y'all know I'm not about to play with y'all. We finna just get right into it. They done called the police on my boy Godlogic, and now he has to go to court. But let me show y'all something. Pay attention to this guy right here. Now, the conversation was getting a little tricky. Godlogic was destroying all of Sheikh Uthman's dawah, boys. And then the conversation starts to go left field when one of the Muslims starts talking about David Wood and the situation that he had. That's when a fight almost broke off with the brother named of Omar.
Say what you said about the mother. Say what you said again.
Did he sleep with a 9-year-old?
The mother.
Maz,
Say what you said again. Say what you said again about the father.
Hold on. Look.
Chill, bro. We're gonna do it like this.
This is getting use the stick. Look. Use the stick.
Here's what we're gonna say.
You can extend it, close it, whatever you want.
Attack the Prophet Muhammad. I can just repeat what the Muslims are saying about your wife.
Would you?
I'm asking you.
Would you?
Are you going to condemn him?
No.
You're not going to condemn him?
No.
Then I don't condemn who's speaking about your wife.
Okay, cool.
I don't condemn that.
I don't care.
And they're going to promote that.
I don't care.
I don't care, bro.
I'm not emotional about this, Maz. You know that. I'm not emotional.
The classic Muslim emotion that is filtered into the conversation, and then he himself can't even follow along with it at all. Now, the problem that we're having here is this. The conversation about David Wood, if you guys know about the situation where he went on live and talked about dealings with like a 13 or a 15-year-old. The guy comes in and says something about David Wood. One of the Christians responds with Muhammad dealing with a 9-year-old. And then he gets mad, and then the other Muslim wants to come and fight. So you can't have a conversation and be hypocritical about your own stance. And this is the reason why a lot of these people do not need to be debating. At this point, the energy had shifted and it went all downhill from here. Now let's get back to the guy in the white. He is on his phone doing something. Looks innocent, but what he's doing is he's setting up for what he's gonna do later. All right, now pay attention. Here is where he starts to obstruct the view of the camera, getting closer to Godlogic's wife over and over and over again, and she keeps telling him, stop doing it. You can even see her hand trying to shoo him away more than enough times.
If somebody,
I agree with you.
brother, step to the side.
How many guys agree with you? This guy don't want to talk about the Trinity. He's loud.
All right, that's one.
Until this guy's loud.
We totally agree with you.
This guy's loud.
That's two.
All right. So we got emotional.
So now
we got.
That's three.
Maz, chill, bro. Chill.
No, but you're gonna let him talk like that about the
You gonna talk about a Christian?
I'm talking about David Wood.
Look how sensitive. You're a hypocrite, bro. Stop being a hypocrite. And Muhammad said that he slept with Aisha when she was 9.
Bro.
So if he's bringing that up, you can't hide that.
David Wood confessed
That's four.
a minor. He confessed on video. Why are you mad at me?
Nobody's mad at you. But if you're gonna condemn David Wood, then condemn Muhammad.
All right, here. So that's 4 times where Christina was telling him, yo, bro, back up. You're doing a little too much. Stop trying to put your phone in my face and all of that stuff like that. And when you're invading women's space as a man, you already know there's a lot of things that can be perceived. We don't know what you're doing, bro. Stop being weird. So she's telling him to stop doing it. He doesn't care. He's smiling, still putting the camera in her face and all that. Like, bro, back up. So he goes away and then he comes back. And this time he's closer. He's no longer on her left side. Now he's on her right side from my perspective, the perspective of the camera, right? But he's closer. You'll see the phone comes in and he's way closer. So Logic steps in and he starts to, yo, bag up. Then he comes back again after being told over and over and over again to get out of the way, bro. Get away from my wife. And what happened? Logic goes to grab the phone, right? Because you're close to his wife, move, and the phone drops to the ground, and then we'll see what happens after that.
If she was 6 and 5, I would sign a contract when she is of age, because when she is of age, of sound mind, body, understanding, physical maturity.
Don't cover them out. Don't cover. Hey, brother, just really quick, Michelle. Look, yeah, I'm gonna need you to step away from my wife, please. No. Out of respect, step from my wife. No, she's asking. Hey, brother, I don't want to get physical. I don't want to get physical. Please step from my wife. Please step from my wife. Yeah. Please step from my wife. Step from my wife. Step from my wife. Step from my wife. Step from my wife.
Why
He's too close. He's too close.
So what? He didn't touch her.
He's gonna have to be moved.
Hey, he didn't bring her.
He's gonna have to be moved. Simple as that. I sure did. I sure did.
Come over here, brother.
So you harass my wife, you will be touched, homie. Anyway,
So right now,
you'll be moved.
right now,
Straight up.
Right, he didn't touch your wife. He went to put.
Yeah, it's shoulder to shoulder with my wife, covering my.
He was putting.
He will not be.
He
Yeah.
was a camera.
Check him. Check your brother, or else I will check him. Simple as that.
Every single person.
Good.
I saw,
Good.
Any single female.
Good. So I'm
regardless of her faith.
good. So I'm gonna hold my
Right
brothers
now,
in check. Hold your brothers in
Right now,
check.
you did not hold him in check.
Oh yeah, I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
did.
No, he can't.
You didn't. You said you don't condemn what he said.
Back up.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Chill out. No, I'm gonna give it to him. You gonna be cool, bro? You gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? Okay. If you're not gonna be cool, hold on. Just really quick. Really quick. You need to chill, bro. All right. So it's his phone. It's his phone. I'm gonna give it to him. Okay.
Who recorded it?
Let me deal with it.
Yeah, deal with him, bro. He needs to get him away from my wife, bro.
All right, and that is the exchange that happened, which caused the coward to call the police. Now, woe is you. Now you're the victim when you continuously is coming by this dude's wife, and they're telling you to back up. She told you to back up multiple times. Now he's telling you to back up, and you came back. And lied and told the police that he slapped my hand. Dude, he's clearly trying to grab the phone to get you away from his wife, and then he's, wanted to give the phone back or whatever. But bro, he is not attacking you, he's not hitting you. He tried to grab the phone because you keep doing weird stuff around his wife. Simple as that.
حدثني صخري بن يونس حدثنا علي بن
Walk
ثابت
with me. Walk with me. Come on. Yeah.
Why you running away? Why you running away? Why you running?
Continue.
اوكي عن خطاب بن قاسم عن ابي عثمان قال he says كان عيسى عليه الصلاة والسلام يصلي على رأس الجبل فأتاه إبليس فقال أنت الذي
Hey, the cop is saying stop. The cop is saying stop, brother.
وقدر قال نعم. He says قال ألق نفسك من الجبل وقل قدر عليه.
So what is that saying?
So I'm just reading the Arabic for you first, and then I was gonna have you. Hey,
Yes, sir.
San Diego Police. Can we talk to you?
Yeah, of course.
Wait, first of all, why do we have a huge crowd?
Because we're debating, Muslims and Christians debating.
All right, cool. Okay, can we get privacy or?
I
don't care if we talk in front of the cameras,
Sure.
honestly, but if you guys could just back up a little bit, that's fine. You guys can keep all the cameras out. I really don't care.
Okay.
What's going on? Why is he calling us, telling what's going on?
Well, he was over here harassing my wife, and I asked him to move away from her. She asked him to move away from her. He would not move away from her.
Hey,
So,
can you just go stand over there with my partner? I'll talk to them. That's fine.
yeah. So he would not move away from her after she asked him to move away. I asked him to move away. He would not move away. Kept bumping shoulders with her, trying to block the camera. And so then that's when I came and I took him by his shoulder and I moved him to the side away from my wife. So I didn't punch him, drag him, slap him, I didn't do anything like that. So
He said that also you smacked his hand and hit.
well, I grabbed his phone out of his hand because he came and was doing the same thing again. He came right back after I gently moved him away. He then came right back here again and kept doing this. So what I did, and he tried to grab mine. So then I grabbed his phone, and it fell. But I tried to grab it. I picked it back up. I gave him back his phone.
All of you guys
but that was it.
that are talking from the sidelines, you guys can stand here and you guys can record. I don't care. But if I'm not talking to you, be quiet.
Yeah. So that.
I'm talking to this gentleman.
Yeah.
That makes sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's what took place. I hope that he was honest about what he was doing and what he's causing the ruckus.
So until we can figure out the whole situation, I'm just gonna ask that you and your wife, you guys stay put. Okay, you're not under arrest. As of right now, you're not in any trouble. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Sure.
If anyone around here has any video evidence that they would like to show me of the situation, I will be willing to watch it so that we can resolve the issue. But again, as of right now, you're not free to leave. You're just detained. You're not under arrest. but I am going to have you stick around.
Sure.
Does anyone have any video evidence?
There's
that
like
they-
6 cameras here. They
I-
all
I-
do
I see that. Yeah. Does anyone have any video evidence of what actually happened?
Yeah, everybody was recording. So
Okay.
we have this angle.
Can someone show me a video? Is someone willing to show me a video and stop whatever recording you're doing so that I can watch the
you probably had the angle? Did you have the angle facing the crowd or only on me?
Yeah, we have the video.
Somebody should have an angle facing me.
As we can see on the footage, we can see who's antagonizing who. All of this stuff was provoked by the Muslims. Then when the police comes, what do? Victimize themselves. Just like what they do in debates, they're gonna do it in reality. And to make matters worse, the Dawah guy that was having a conversation with Logic is now creating some fake weird mentality trying to cope for his boy when it's... Check this out.
That you took his phone and threw it to the
See,
ground.
Michelle, this is my respect. I don't want to talk to you if you're gonna keep doing that. If you're gonna do that, you lost my
Do
respect.
what did I do?
You lie and
Did I
say that
lie?
I provoked it. So
Did I lie?
was he not?
Got
Was
too
he not?
close. He got too close. He did what he did over there.
So
over
he
that.
provoked it, correct?
Yes.
Answer the question, Michelle.
He was there. See how this guy is? How far
No,
this
no,
guy
no.
is?
That's not where he was. He was right here. That's where he was.
No, no.
Was
you
he not?
Pushed him. You pushed him to your wife.
Get out
You pushed
of
this-
here, bro.
You pushed this guy to your
Michelle,
wife.
I can't respect you right now if
You
you're gonna
pushed
do
this
this.
guy to your wife.
I can't respect you right now if
Right?
you're gonna do this.
I understand. You
I can't
can
respect
get-
you.
You can get.
I can't
angry
respect this.
And protect your wife.
I can't respect
That
this.
is commendable.
I can't respect this.
But you can't say
When you
that the
lie and
religion
your Muslim
commanded
brother provokes
So
an
now-
action,
so
and you
now-
can't even be honest about that,
so now-
there's nothing for us to say.
Now you call
Why-
him my
what-
Muslim brother.
yeah,
but
that's your Muslim
earlier
brother.
You said he's a Shia. He's
Yeah,
not your Muslim.
is he your Muslim brother?
You just said earlier.
Yeah,
that he's
and you-
not.
and you- he said
now
he
you're
said he
saying-
was.
So you're using.
He said he
you're
was.
using a double standard.
He said he was your
When
Muslim brother.
You want to, you have it. and
He
when
said
you
he
don't,
was your
you let
Muslim
it
brother. I'm
go.
going off what he said.
Don't.
I'm going off what he said.
Don't call.
I'm going off of what he said. He said that you guys are Muslim brothers. That's what he said.
Now, you said the religion teaches.
Yeah, that's what the religion teaches. Muhammad said,
Show
if
me
you
where
see,
it says that.
Muhammad
By the
said,
way,
if you
Godlogic
see
acts
a,
different off camera,
if you
bro.
see a Jew or
He acts
Christian,
different off
Muhammad
camera.
said, if you see a Jew or Christian, do not initiate the salam, the peace greeting, but instead force them to the narrowest side. Is that hate or is that love?
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I didn't say, no, there's a difference. You love your wife, you're not going to love some random woman like you love
Is
your
that
wife.
hate or love?
So
I'm not
when you
gonna
have a
force. I'm not
relationship-
gonna force a woman that's not my wife to the
Allah
narrowest
subhanahu wa
road.
ta'ala mentions
Is that hate or love?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions those
I just want to know if it's hate or love.
that attack you and have anger towards you.
Is it hate or love?
enmity towards you. And Allah says in the Quran that He does not leave you away from those that are kind, to be kind to them and just to them.
Then why does Muhammad
Those-
say not to be kind to the Jew and
those-
Christian initially?
It's not about being kind. Do not initiate that with what? Who? Who
The
are
peace,
those?
the Jews and the Christians. He
Why?
says. Because they're the Jews and the Christians.
What were they doing at the time
Nothing.
of the Prophet? They weren't doing
Nothing.
nothing.
They disbelieved. That's what they did. They
They did
disbelieved.
not fight against the Prophet. And
The Christians didn't. What Christian?
Christians did.
What Christian warred against Muhammad?
The Ghazwat Tabuk was about what?
What? Yeah. What was that about?
What was it?
You
tell
don't
me.
know.
Look, man, when you try to cope for a lie, all you can do is make up more lies. And if you don't have the high enough IQ to realize you sound dumb and you need to just stop coping for the obvious, I don't know what else to tell you. But now the other Dawah guy that caused the negative energy in the atmosphere wants to come and says that some guy is on the phone to try to talk to Logic.
Man.
Malik wants to talk to you,
Maz, don't talk to me, man. Get out of my face, Maz.
Malik wants to
You're
talk
you're
to you,
fake. Get your fake stuff off my face, bro.
bro. Malik wants to talk to you.
Get out of my face, man. Get away from me, Maz.
Hold on, Malik's talking to you.
Maz, can you step away from me, please? Maz, can you step away from me, please? Thank you.
I'm not in your personal space.
Thank you. Step away from me,
Take
Maz.
my phone?
Please step away from me.
You're gonna snatch my phone like he's going away. He's actually going away.
You see how they're following? He's following me. You see this?
We're in a public space, bro. We're in a public space.
Yep. So if I feel like I gotta defend myself after moving around, that's what it is.
What'd you say, Emily?
This is what it is. Stop following me. Please stop following me. Please stop following me. Please stop following me.
What are you gonna do if I follow you?
See?
Stop being annoying for a minute. Just like
If they come in my space, man, and I feel like I gotta defend myself for being harassed,
Can you show me what your space is?
I will defend myself.
What is your space? Show me your space. Is this your personal space?
I will defend myself.
I mean, why is he threatening me, telling me that he's going to defend myself? I mean, this is going to escalate, I'm telling you. You guys are going to walk away, it's going to escalate. Mine is math.
Look at him.
Imagine that. He's following logic. The police intervenes on him, and he's telling the police that when the police leave, it's going to escalate. Now, he's not saying he is the aggressor. He's saying logic is the aggressor, and it's going to escalate because of logic, not because he's following logic, but because logic won't let him follow him and just say anything and force him to talk to the person he has on the phone. What is happening here? And to make matters worse, now Logic has to go to court. Thank God he didn't get arrested, but now he has to go to court.
So this is a citation, okay?
Yep.
The same thing that he just signed for you, you're gonna basically sign for him, right? Because you did on the video hit the gentleman's hand, right? And knock his phone out of his hand. His phone did sustain small cracks and damages, right? So it's misdemeanor crimes. You're not going to court. It's a citation. It's not an admission of guilt, just a promise to appear in court and resolve the issue civilly. He got the same citation for what she said, right? And it's just going to all go to a judge, and you guys are going to appear in court, and you're going to resolve the issue civilly. No one's going to jail. I'm not telling you you're guilty. There's nothing that says that you're guilty or not, right? I just need a citation here that says you're going to court. If you refuse to sign, I have to take you to jail.
Okay. What would it be like if you took me to jail?
You would just go to jail. And you would see a judge first thing in the morning. And I just need a signature from you on the red box on the X. There are optional boxes there for you to leave a phone number or an email. If you so choose, they'll send you reminders.
Okay.
And I'll give you a light.
Thank you. All right.
All right. And then, yeah, like I said, the boxes are up there, optional if you want to leave phone number or email.
Yeah.
That's good. And then you're going to get your copy as well. The case number is on here. The court date and location is on here. And then the white paper is just instructions on how to appear for the ticket, resolve it, and all that nature. And then, again, your court date is up here.
Okay.
And then the court address is right there. It's downtown, 1100 Union Street.
March 25th.
Yep.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Cool. Any other questions?
No, man. That's good.
All right.
All right, you have a good night. You have a good night, officer.
Yeah, of course.
All right, y'all. We really made it, like I said. Got a little... We already did. Yeah, we got to settle that in court.
And here you tell them to you didn't
Yeah.
break the phone.
Yeah, we'll tell the judge that.
It was broken before.
Thank you, sis.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and head on off.
Wow. I got to rent to this.